There's an old norm which normally says that the more you tell someone not to do something, the more they're going to end up doing it. Perhaps this is applicable in the case of boycott a particular movie hashtag, which often tends to trend. It's not the first time a boycott call for a cinema is being made, and I'm talking in the context of this hashtag, which has now begun to trend on boycott the movie Jawan, as a huge anticipation is already bringing up for the Shah Rukh Khan star. Now, why is it that there's a demand for the boycott of this movie? Well, because of his Tamil connections. We know the movie is directed by Atli. It has Shah Rukh Khan, of course, in a very important role, and it's a highly anticipated, huge advance booking have taken place. But suddenly there is this demand for boycotting the movie, and the reason is because the distribution of the movie is believed to have connection with the Minister of Tamil Nadu, Udhayanidhi Stalin. Now, Stalin, as we all know, is in the news in the last couple of days because of his comment on Sanatan Dharma, where he said it's like malaria, dengue, and therefore needs to be eradicated. It led to a lot of political outrage, but even on the social media, many have been angry. And so now they're demanding that since he has a connection, and he's a film producer, since he has a connection with the distribution of this movie, therefore this movie must be banned. Now, the question I'm asking then is that do bans really hurt the earnings of cinema? Well, if you go by recent examples, that's not really the case. As I began by saying, the more you tell people not to watch it, they end up watching it because of curiosity value. They actually want to know what is it that there is a boycott call for, and let's go and watch the movie. In recent times, many Hindi films, I'm focusing on them, have faced these kind of calls. Most recently, Brahmastra, and that is because of an old interview of Ranbir Kapoor in which he very graphically explained how he's extremely fond of eating meat. And then the objection to him in this movie was that it's all about Ram, Sita. How can you have such a person associated with this movie who loves to eat this meat? Recently, we saw about Padmavati. Remember, there was so much call that Karni Seva demanded that, first of all, that this actually said that Deepika Padukone's nose must be chopped off. There was an attack on the director. Studio also saw fire. Apart from that, PK, which is Amir Khan film, which became a major hit. It was considered to be anti-Hindi and anti-Hindu, more specifically, and that's the reason there was an objection to PK. Then Ras Leela, which had to change its name to Golion Ki Ras Leela. That's a Deepika Padukone as well as Ranveer Singh starrer. So these have been various cases, and Pathan, of course. Pathan also faced this whole boycott hashtag mainly because of earlier comments coming in from Shah Rukh Khan for, when he used to speak out against intolerance. But we saw it became a huge grosser, which brings us back to the point that boycott calls don't actually hurt cinema earnings. In most cases, they actually end up helping them because, as I said, there's a curiosity value. People want to go and watch the movie, and the more you demand a boycott. So, in private, the trade insiders, the producers, are actually quite happy with the idea of a boycott call because they know this could actually woo the viewers to come to the cinema.